this is Bonsai, or known as XL, and man oh man, the Gouf is goofy. And I swear to God, man, this is Ramba Rao's freaking pride and joy mobile suit, the Gouf. And I believe the standard Gouf with the standard colors of this mobile suit is just goddamn supreme. And it just, it just straight out yells the 1 year war. And, yeah, man. Freaking highly respected mobile suit in the whole, I believe, anime series and the whole franchise. And man oh man, this mole suit, I just have nothing but good things to say about this mole suit. And I've just had so many like good games with this. I believe in my other account I basically pulled a Tristan, so I was able to use the Gouf, just the standard Gouf, and man oh man, dude, it hits like a nice old freaking solid brick, and it's very, very dangerous. Like, the speed aspect of this mall suit is no joke, and when I mean no joke, this thing is just rapidly fast, like very, very fast, and it's hard for opponents to literally keep up with this thing. Very, very hard. And especially when you're joining like low tier matches, man, this thing just, oh man, it just doesn't feel like any sort of mobile suit. It's just really, really fast, but it's fast in a very nice, epic, good way. And I swear to God, man, there are many moments that I'm just like, goddamn, dude, I just feel like I'm goddamn freaking Ramba Rao with this thing. And you just come in with the freaking growl of this mobile suit, and this thing growls like freaking strong. It's a very intimidating mobile suit once you first keep your eyes and you're visually stunned. Like, man, it's just very nice, remarkable. And I literally had to slam some oops. I wanted my team member to get that kill because I felt like I didn't deserve it, because I felt like my team member deserved it, because it was just like, come on, you know what I mean? I accidentally hit my team member, but he was basically in the long, crazy reach of this mole suit. Look at the brilliance of this thing. Very nice, very effective, beautiful. Right there, it went right through him, but it did not connect, which I am actually surprised. And yeah, man, oof, Ramba Rao all the way, man. Sig Zeon, and goddamn, I love this mole suit. Way back when I started this game, when I pulled the Goufs, I was just using Goufs like a lot. Like, I was using the Goufs a lot. I feel like it was probably like the very first mole suits that I was just literally abusing a lot. Like, I was just into like the way how it worked. And goddamn, there are going to be some pretty damn bad games with this mole suit, but this was A plus. I believe this is an A rating match, and I'm just an A plus player. So it was just kind of like a crazy nice brawl with this mole suit. I had to get out of the reach of this Jagu right here, but he was able to pull his tentacles quicker than me. That slimy little freaking thing just ran away. But hey, this Gouf has just a amazing speed, like amazing. And the only way for players to literally take me down is to drop artillery on me. When you drop artillery on me, that's probably like the only way to take me down, because artillery just tends to strike me 100% of the time. So, I don't mind you just dropping artillery on me, because it's just a free kill. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. Now I'm going in for this beautiful support. The support just couldn't withstand this mole suit. And I'm gonna tell you just so many benefits of this mole suit that is just absolutely insane. Like, it's so good. And it's going to be to the point that you have to drop artillery on the small suit. If you don't drop artillery on the small suit, this thing is going to, you know, just devastate players non-stop. And yeah, you can straight out get your easy kill, your easy revenge by dropping artillery when I'm in the middle of combat. So you know, it's a perfect way to take me by surprise. Now right over here there are a group of guys over here. I wanted to go in full throttle with this small suit. Very beautiful, nice. And I was not using this small suit to its fullest potential. As you can see, I wasn't going fast enough with this thing. And you can go really fast. like you can go real devastatingly fast, to the point that a lot of the players just can't keep up with this small suit. It's crazy but true. And look at this beauty, man. I'm going freaking head on with this small suit. And to use this small suit, you have to go like head on and then go back with your team members. And you know, you just have to plan it real brilliantly. You have to come in with the swing. You have to make sure that guy is staggered, or you just take him by surprise, and you take him by surprise with speed. And that's what makes this thing just freaking like legitly freaking fabulous. And this is a very highly respected mobile suit, so like everybody's gonna know the Gouf. The Gouf is just, it's just freaking awesome. You know what I mean? One mobile suit that I would love to get my hands on a kit is like probably like a 160 skill. And damn, look at the reach of that rod. The reach of the rod is insane. Beautiful. Right over there, the Agu guy literally shot his tentacles at me, but my heat sword basically deflected those tentacles from doing substantial damage on me. As you can see, there's this man right here. I was having a hard time. He boosted right out of the perfect moment. And man, oh man, I've seen some really good players abuse the Gouf. And when I mean abuse the Gouf, there was a time when I was using a Mark II, and this guy was just using a standard Gouf. And this guy who was using the standard Gouf, he literally whooped my ass with that mole suit. And I was like, oh my god, that guy's a really good player. I believe it was like a A+ player. And you know, like things like that, it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And you know, I was able to beat, you know, a lot of good mole suits with a Hyaku Shiki. I was able to beat a Mark II on 1v1s. I was able to beat a GBO2 1v1s. I was able to beat a DJ. Like, as crazy as it sounds, I was able to beat a DJ in 1v1s. I was able to beat, I believe a Zeta, like, literally, but it took me a while to finally beat the dude, with the Hyaku Shiki. And, yeah, it was just, this mole suit is just insane. Look at this, the beauty of this. Once the artillery comes in, you just go in and strike. That's what makes this thing really nice. And using the small suit, you always have to be on the good side of the speed of the small suit. If you just take this mobile suit very slow, if you take your time with this mobile suit, you're not gonna go anywhere with this mobile suit. This is like one of the pride and joys. This mobile suit fought freaking like Armaru's goddamn Gundam, you know what I mean? And you know, the thing about this mobile suit is just, it's a very cool, loyal, like, I don't know why, but it just feels like a very loyal type of mobile suit that just kicks ass, and I just love it for what it is. And man, oh man, The Goofy mobile suit can trap, man. It does some crazy trap. As you can see, I wanted to shower some machine guns because I knew there was a player underwater. I wanted to see if any of my bullets were going to connect. And look at this beautiful speed that this mobile suit has. What really like surprises me is like it's got some pretty crazy boost for what it like substantially has. Right over here, the man kind of got in my way, so he kind of got in my line of fire right there. I'm not sure if that was an aqua type, but he did a really good job dropping this mole suit down. And this mole suit is good in 300, 350, 400, etc, etc. And man, it's a brilliant mobile suit. Very nice. I love this thing. No matter what I do with this mobile suit, it just feels really substantial. And I believe I'm using a 350 variant of this mobile suit, and it does some pretty damn savage stuff. Right there, the game kind of got me pretty damn glitched, and I was like twitching, you know, I was twitching in combat, and these players are just like, oh my god, he's one of those twitchers, we gotta kill the twitcher. And I believe this is a low tier match with this mobile suit, and goddamn, when you're a high tier player and you jump into low tier matches with this mobile suit, it's some mean shit. But I come out with some pretty good scores in high tier matches and low tier matches, and you know, everybody's got kind of like the same brain capabilities of, you know, doing things a lot more effectively. And man, oh man, I had some really good games in my other account with the Tristan, and really good stuff, the Tristan. If I wanted to say a perfect Gundam, that would be a perfect Gundam. The Tristan is like the perfect, you know. Now I'm going after whatever sort of mole suit this is. I wanted to throw this heat rod in there, but the heat rod basically missed. Going for the beautiful melee of this mole suit. It's just literally wiggling around with this mole suit, you know what I mean? When you literally wiggle around with this mole suit, it's just players just don't see this thing coming. And it throws their aims off real nice. Some say try to conserve your boost, but for this mole suit, you need to conserve your boost and you need to abuse your boost. Is that a thing? Now you have to literally do like one job, one hop here, one hop there. You have to think precisely. You have to know the distance of your opponents when you're trying to approach them with this mole suit. And if you approach your mole suits with this mole suit, you can abuse this thing. If you can time the distance of your boost from the length of where the enemy player is at, you can literally do some pretty crazy wild stuff, and that's what makes this mole suit just phenomenal, especially in low tier. Right here, I had to smack both of them down because I did not want my team member to get smacked by a lot of these guys right here. Go after this guy, using the water as my advantage. Dude drops down, drop down in the worst possible moment when I had my melee perfectly planned right there. Surprised that he was able to get out of that last downswing right there. And finger Vulcans, real nice stuff. Come out of nowhere, popped his melee right there, solid stuff, saved him. Let my team members get the nice kills. Nice. Enemy player basically bombed the base. Then wanted to go for the beautiful melee right here. Oof. Oof. Slices like beautiful butter, man. It's like putting some good old freaking hot slap of strawberry jam on these players right here with this mall suit. And I just kept on hitting my team members. They just they just kept on getting in the worst scenarios. And I was just like, oh, come on. And I believe a lot of my team members basically were beating this guy to a pulp who was right behind me. I wanted to go for a good old-fashioned bombing with this small suit. And yeah. I wasn't a real big fan of ground combat, and I hate the ground combat in this game. It just, I don't know. It's kind of annoying in high tier and low tier games. Went in there, did nice shot right there. This man over here, he was trying, and my machine, that's the reason why I hate the goddamn ground combat. Machine gun is just absolute crap. They really need to fix the goddamn machine guns in this game, and it's just very, very painful. I was able to stop the player from bombing just long enough, and it was some good news right there. We were able to take the lead, and you know, that's basically it. Now, if I had to rate this mobile suit, I'd give this a 11 out of 10 because of this prime speed. The prime speed of this mobile suit is just, it just goes above and beyond everything else. And you know, man, oh man, this is a really, really fun raid. Like, if you can time this raid, you can defeat teams, which it's really, really fun. This game just shows you how bad this Mosu can be, but it was basically bad because, you know, one of the enemy team members was just really, really cocky. Like, he was real cocky this whole round, and he just kept on going after me, and I was just by myself. You know what I mean? Like, there were like 5 guys always going after me, 4 guys always going after me, and there was no team members to literally be around me, and I wanted to pull back, but I don't know why I didn't pull back in this whole game. And you know, I was just having a really, really hard time trying to fight, you know, 5 guys with this small suit, and you can't fight a whole group of guys with this small suit, which is pretty damn insane stuff. Now, what I love about this small suit is the maneuver armor. The maneuver armor is just really nice, really amazing, and it throws players like off guard with the maneuver armor with this thing, and it's just beautiful when you literally land your attacks with this. And you know, when you're going to get attacked, you're going to get attacked by a lot of generals. And there is this guy Orochimaru. Oh man, this guy was just, he just didn't leave me alone. This man didn't leave me alone. But in the next match, I'm just gonna like tell you that I'm just going to prove him that I am actually a really freaking goddamn good ass player. But man, oh man, it was just, I was in the most worst scenarios. Like, I literally popped in, I was like, oh crap, I saw this dude, and he blasted a bazooka at me, where I was just kind of curious where that landed, but oh well. Now, the thing about this mall suit is just, it's got 3 weapons. You know what I mean? And that's all you need with this. You got your Vulcan fingers, which can stagger, does some really nice solid finishers and solid damage on specific players. And there comes this GM again. I was like, oh crap, this GM is going after me again. Okay, I'm gonna go after this GM. Look at this. 4 enemies are just literally have their like eyes looking at my ass. I was like, ah, come on. Oh man, players thirsty for raids, but understandable. And yeah, it was just really hard. Now this also comes with a heat sword. The heat sword does really nice damage, especially with almost every single mole-suit you fight. It lands really nice. Now the heat rod is just an interesting one. The heat rod is so interesting because I've seen players where they can literally land a heat rod on the 2nd level of certain places. So like you can literally land your heat rod on top of that mountain that's on the left of me over here, and you know, it's just, it does some pretty crazy insane stuff. Right over here I tried to rush, my team member basically died. I was outnumbered by these guys. I was like, ah crap, here we go again. I tried to go in and save my dude, but he just basically had a hard time. I was getting attacked by a bunch of dudes, didn't even have enough like power to at least throw in for another attack. And you know, that's the thing about using raids. Your health gets melted really fast. Like it gets melted really fast, and you just have to plan it. And this is a good example of not doing good. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, where the hell is everybody? Like number 3 was basically literally lingering in the back while I was getting freaking brutally whipped to death out here. And look at this cheeky Orochimaru guy. Oh my god. Oh god, this is so painful. I'm trying, and look at this. I hit him first and he was able to catch my melee. And you know, like, I'm a raid, so wouldn't that give me a resistance for someone to literally not catch my melee? I've seen so many raids where they have so many resistances and my tackles never catch. And yeah, really hell of a good ass mole suit. But there are these engagements that just really get real painful, like real painful. I landed my melee on the worst freaking possible timing. I was like, oh crap. Now look at this GM. Freaking everyone's getting in my way. I really want this Orochimaru guy dead. And I was just like, come on, look at this guy. He's so goddamn lucky right now. And look at this. I was getting rushed by everybody. Everybody wanted me dead because I was such an easy target because of one mistake, and one mistake only, was at the very beginning of the match. I should have never died at the very beginning of the match. I should have literally stayed back. No one was in control of this match. No one was saying any options of how we're gonna take advantage, how we're gonna win this match. And it was just a painful like grind of my whole freaking body getting slammed on the pavement by a goddamn freaking police officer. That's how it feels like with this goddamn freaking moles. And I swear to God, man, it's like, what the hell is going on out here? and I can't even get like a freaking single hit right here. But this mole suit is just still a goddamn freaking 11 out of 10. I just keep on getting outnumbered over and over and over. But I wasn't thinking smart. I was basically rushing in the most worst like possible moments. And the thing is, our team members was coming in one at a time, one by one by one by one, and it just made the enemy just have an easier time taking out our team members. Our team members, you know, since they're basically in like low tier, they just have a little bit of a hard time trying to keep up with what's the best way to approach a whole enemy team, and that was a specifically horrible way, horrible what's the word? A horrible idea of how like not to approach an enemy team. And one by one, it was just like it was like a whack-a-mole. It's like, oh, this mole is out here by himself. I'm gonna whack him. And these whackers, you know, it was just 5 hammers whacking one. You know what I mean? But as I said, the Gouf is just an outstanding mobile suit. Outstanding. It's an amazing mobile suit. You know, having 2 stagger options, your Vulcan machine gun, when you fully combo that thing out, and then your heat rod with that really nice stagger is just really nice. And the heat rod on this Gouf just shoots out pretty damn quick. It's got some crazy range, and it basically a second weapon. Like, it's a second melee weapon, as a matter of fact. It's kind of like a mixture, which is interesting. You can literally whip it on the left, you can whip it on the right, and then, you know, you just come in there looking all whip and snapping with this freaking mobile suit. And I wasn't using this mobile suit to its fullest capabilities. Other high tier players are really like amazing with this mobile suit. Like, they probably received this mobile suit probably the very first time, and that's the only mobile suit they had throughout maybe like a whole month, and they were just practicing and practicing on this mobile suit to the point that they were just absolutely good with this thing. Now, mobile suits that I pulled out for the first time, they were just mobile suits that weren't like really good, but they weren't really bad, you know. But this mobile suit is really good. It's very good. And as you can see, I had the dude Orochimaru in my team, and he was just a cocky dude from the other match. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna show this guy that he just kept on being real cocky. He kept on getting in my way, like every single time. And I believe in this match, I basically released my anger towards him this match. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm just like, what can I do to just literally like piss this guy off? And I believe I hit him or something like that. Hit him many times this match, because he just, I don't know, man. Now I wanted to go into a really nice combat situations with this mole suit, and this whole match was just really amazing. It was hard for the enemy players to literally keep up with this mole suit, and when I mean keep up with this mole suit, this thing is just freaking amazing. And I literally slammed melee on him because, you know, I just felt like it was well deserving. I want to go for the good old-fashioned Gatling machine guns over here. Right over there. Beautiful. That melee reached me, I don't know how, from like a crazy distance, which didn't make any sense. And throughout this whole time, I was just taking advantage with this beautiful mobile suit. Look at this. Especially when you're going after the supports with this mobile suit, the supports don't even stand a chance. And when I mean don't stand a chance, it's a goddamn raid that's just rapid. Like, the speed of this mobile suit is insane. And when I mean speed, imagine this thing trying to, you know, like do a literally running race with a rabbit type. You know, this one's obviously going to take the race because of just the amount of speed and reach this mobile suit has. And the reach of this mobile suit is just amazing. It's just fabulous, and I love the reach of this thing. Right over here was getting outnumbered by 3 guys. I wanted to get out of this really bad scenario. Wanted to wait for at least a dude to approach on the right time with this mobile suit. Really nice, effective, slippery mobile suit too. Like, this thing is real crafty. And when I mean real crafty, the whole skills of this mobile suit is just goddamn, you know what I mean? Right there I was looking at the dude Orochimaru. And Orochimaru is a dude from I think Naruto is the bad guy, the snake guy, where he was fighting Naruto and Sasuke, and he basically did the whole sort of thing, you know, Orochimaru, snake ass food. But hey, but man oh man, I am absolutely hyped for Cyberpunk 2077. I just hope, you know, I just hope it's just going to be an absolutely amazing game. I do not want like the game to just like be really bad. You know, I want the game to absolutely prove me wrong. You know, I'm saying like so many things, like I want to play the game and be like, oh shit, you know, I can do that. Oh, I can do that. Oh man, I can do that in that game. You know, like that would be some really cool stuff. They spent like a while, you know, making that game, and you know, I'm gonna be hopping on that game for, you know, a freaking while, doing things. A lot of people are, you know, it's one of those games that's just like you can't miss out on. You know, if you're a hater, you have to give up. You just have to give up and say, all right, I want to play the game. You know, I have to give up, and they win. You know, they win this round. Let it happen, and let's see if this game is just going to just mind boggle me. You know, I haven't played a really good game like in a long time. The last game that was just really good, that was just amazing, was Ghost of Tsushima and Skyrim. Those are like really good games, like really awesome, fun, nice games. Wanted to go in here, going for the melee, boom, beautiful. Savage Mosu. Hit Orochimaru because the hell yes. Dude kept on killing me. Like, it was like, yo, stop acting so cocky that match, dude. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful mole suit. Look at that whip. Damn, dude, if you want to feel real kinky with this move, so you can feel real nice, real kinky, and you know, you just literally whip your opponents, you know, you just come there looking all freaking bondage with this move, so if you wanted to. Give this mole suit a pure freaking black color on this mole suit, you start looking really crazy looking, like really bondage looking, and like players are not going to want to fight you. But yeah, this thing is just nice, man. Beautiful. Went in there for the beautiful melee. Look at the beautiful speed of this monster. Beautiful. Right over here, I believe I was just a little bit too slow. I was just so many times, it's just like, man, I was just slow in that moment. I could have been like a little bit faster with this thing. Really fast. And, you know, look at this. Taking the lead with this monster. And there are going to be a lot of moments when you're going to be literally taking the lead with this thing, and it's just going to be so damn savage, and you're just going to start, you know, praising yourself. You start, you know, clapping your goddamn shoulders. You're like, goddamn, the Gouf, man. Rambo Rao will be proud. But man, oh man, really savage mole suit. Highly recommend this mole suit. If you try to start out and you pull this mole suit, just freaking fun all around. Really, really effective in all sort of scenarios. You know, especially when you're getting outnumbered by 3 guys. You know, your melee can literally slap down 3 guys if you wanted to. Really nice, beautiful stuff. And the speed, oof, love it. Amazing mobile suit, amazing. And see y'all later. Take care. Enjoy your day.